I'm a name, not a number. Some of you might recognize my reference to the 1960s TV show The Prisoner, where no man was just a number. Today, I'd like to share with you some of my beliefs about donor relationships and the importance of the person behind the data. So we're all used to looking at data on our donors and customers, right? But I think it's imperative that when you've done that WYSI extraction and you've got all those numbers, that you remember behind that data there's a person. It's me, and it's each and every one of you. When I was 7, I had no greater best friend than my cat Rosie. Brought her home from a farm, and I've been an animal lover ever since. Fundraisers know that people donate to their passions, so it should come as no surprise that I donate to animal charities. I'm British, and quite frankly, we love saying thank you. And I think no matter the size of the gift, saying thank you and how you do it is one of the most important things in raising funds. Recently, a prominent animal charity has been treating me like a number. I've actually donated to the RSPCA for 15 years. I've stood in the rain as a bucket collector, and they've been mailing me incessantly for a new gift. So I decided to make my own experiment. I made a series of donations, just up to £10, to a range of charities that I really believe in, to see how I was treated. And the results? They've been really fascinating. So quite a few organisations, I had an automatic pop-up thank you, I got an e-flyer inviting me to explore more, and this local charity, true to their word, they sent me something really lovely in the post. So far, so good. Friends of the Earth, who are a national charity, did all of that e-acknowledgement stuff, and they also sent me this amazing bee-saving kit in the post. It had wildflower seeds and a really well-crafted letter, making me feel really, really engaged. But what about the donation I did make to the RSPCA, who'd been actively trying to get me to do something? Nothing. No thank you, no e-flyer, no pop-up, no nothing. So I thought, well, maybe I didn't actually click donate. And then I checked, and this is it. It's my PayPal record. So, okay, you're thinking, it's a small donation, things slip through the net, you know, it happens. But we neglect these low-level donors at our peril. They are that big chunk of the fundraising triangle, so we've got to get it right. And I also know, as a fundraiser, we've got to be efficient and make the best use of our tools for the job. But I still think you can do that and be personable and authentic and make donors feel valued. So let's look at some examples. So get the basics right. This is our thanking e-flyer for donations £10 or less. It gets automatically triggered. And I actually get people emailing me to say thank you for saying thank you, which I guess means that they value it. Make the little touches count. Meet Emma. She's one of our patrons, and she suffers a lot with ill health. And we regularly send cards to supporters through life's ups and downs. It is literally 1 minute of my time. But what a difference to recognize somebody as a human being. Make your process flawless. Maggie and Richard came to one of our fundraising events for the first time. They were the last to leave. They'd had a great night. And they said even our emails, which we sign off with a picture of me and my colleague Rosie, they loved. Communicate their way. This elderly donor typed her £2,000 check and her reply form on an old-fashioned typewriter. I called her up and we chatted for about 30 minutes about all our happy memories. Don't forget the humour. This is Jean and Morris. They're major donors in their very late 70s. They came in for a thanking reception and a bit of a photo, but were having too much fun messing about with the sensory toys they'd donated. And they've since made further gifts to our Access programme. Everyone has personal preferences, even in a marriage. This couple attended a cultivation event. My follow-up letter came back to me. David had crossed out his wife's name, Wendy, to say she would continue with Birmingham Royal Ballet, who we share our building with, but he would take the Hippodrome. Offer opportunities to get closer. This is one of our supporters, Eileen, and she volunteered at our relaxed performance for audiences with disabilities to see what her money was doing. She had a fabulous day and said she was so proud. So what does that mean for the girl who loves her cats, who the RSPCA failed to thank? Well, they have since apologised, I'm really pleased to say. But I think if we want passionate donors and long-term relationships, we've got to look past the data, and you've got to offer opportunities to get closer. So I'm asking all of you to remember that donors are people too. Thank you for listening. I'm now going to have a big drink on a ship. And do contact me, and we love visitors in the UK, and there's always tea and cake. Thank you.